By now, everybody knows how much the ROG Xbox Ally and ROG Xbox Ally X devices cost. And I wanted to weigh in on this because I have some things that I really wanted to say, being somebody who's part of the PC gaming scene and have been for a very long time. Um, but I wanted to wait for all the other videos to come out for people to digest those videos and for all the hype and frustration to die down before I decide to jump back into this arena and talk about this. So now that I've given it a couple of days, I want to go ahead and discuss that. Before I do that, I want to give a big shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles for winning the game over the weekend, because that was a hard-fought game against the Buccaneers, and they were clowning around, and they should have played better, but they won the game, so I'm not mad at them for that. I also want to give a shout out to Konami, who came out and mentioned that Silent Hill F has sold over 1 million copies in that game. And originally we thought it was like it did it in 4 days, but no, they came out and said no, it was actually 26. Now think about that. The game came out on the 25th, and the fact that it sold over 1 million copies in 2 days is amazing. Now, not to throw any shade against Konami and our PlayStation, but the last game that was released in the Silent Hill series was Silent Hill 2 Remake, which came out last year, October, I think, and it was only released for the PC and PlayStation 5 as a timed exclusive. And that sold 1 million, I think, in like 4 to 5 days. Now, think about this, guys. People have been so starved for Resident Evil content that you made it exclusive to one platform. Well, two, PC. But people say PC doesn't count, so we're not going to talk about that, right? But if you had released that for, say, the Xbox as well, it probably would have sold a lot more and probably faster than Silent Hill F. So something to think about for the future. But Silent Hill F has sold over 1 million copies over multiple platforms in 2 days. Great work from Konami, and also I forget the name of the developer. I think it's Neobar. Don't get me lying here because I don't know. But I want to talk about the ROG Ally, ROG Xbox Ally, and ROG Xbox Ally X. And for those who say ROG, I know a specific person who worked on the original launch of this device, and she is fierce and she will hunt you down if you say ROG. So please don't make the mistake I did and say ROG in front of her. She'll go ballistic. That said, we all know that these devices are fairly expensive now, coming at the $600 and basically $1,000 mark, and people are furious, people are happy, people don't know what to think about the situation. So let me tell you what I think about this entire situation. These handheld devices, not just those, but handheld devices in general, are just expensive. And people like to point out, oh, but the Steam Deck is expensive. The Steam Deck is $500 to $600, guys. And you think about the technology that's in the Steam Deck, and from a hardware perspective, it is severely outdated. So don't know what to tell you about that one. It was great when it first came out, but even then, Valve was able to eat the cost. They wanted to get this hardware out into the hands of people, and they literally did not care. Valve was a massive company, and they were like, look, we're going to get this out to the people because the people want this. We're going to make a shit ton of money because, sure, we'll eat the cost, but we'll sell a bunch of these, and it will be great at the end of the day. And you know what? It worked for them. It worked for them. But when you look at the Steam Deck, it's very... It does what it does, and it does it great. Fantastic. Now, when you look at, say, the Ally, Ally X, the Lenovo Go, the MSI Claw, anything from Neo, and various other companies out there that sell handheld PC devices, they don't eat the cost of the device. They pass the cost over to you, the consumer, and you buy it, and you play it, and you be happy. And then other people out there go, well, this is too much money for me, I'm not going to buy it. Then you don't buy it. It's that simple. And it comes back to the same thing with the ROG Xbox Ally and Ally X. Look, not everybody can spend $600 or $1,000 on a handheld device, nor should you, if that's not your vibe. I think Microsoft has failed in the marketing here. I know some people are going to disagree, but let me just get out what I think, and then we can go from there. When they first announced this, people were like, oh, great, this is a handheld gaming or Xbox device that I can play my Xbox games on. And there has been so many people I had to correct and go, no, that's not what this is. You can't do that. This is a PC gaming device. This is to play Xbox published PC games and various other PC games on this device. And they're like, no, that's not what it says. Xbox says play all your games. Like, no, it's not. And then, of course, as we get closer to the launch of this, Xbox slowly started changing their marketing and say, no, this is a PC, play your Xbox or Battle.net games on here. And that's where people start going, well, wait, you told me it was a handheld Xbox device. And it's not. No, it's not a handheld Xbox device, guys. People who are buying this device, I severely, sincerely hope that you understand what you're buying here, because you're not buying a handheld Xbox device. And if that's the case, people that are trying to pre-order this maybe might want to hold off on that, because there's going to be a lot of devices that are going to be returned the moment they open the box and go, WTF, what is this? Okay, so that out of the way. Guys, it's a handheld PC gaming device. These things are expensive. This device is not the first one to be expensive, and you can say because it's tariffs, and I do believe it's part of tariffs, or you can say that Xbox doesn't like you and they want to pass the cost off to you. They're a business, they're going to do that. Or you can just say that, you know, the technology guys hate you. Whatever you want to say. It's end of the day, it's an expensive product, and it's not something that most people are going to be able to throw down $600 to $1,000. Nor should you if this is not what you need or want. I think a lot of people are buying this because of FOMO, and that's going to bite them in the ass when they get this device. When I bought my first ROG Ally, when it first came out, I spent like, what, $600 on it, I think it was? 600, it was either 6 or 5, I don't know, it was 6, right? And I bought it, and then I ended up swapping it out for the X just because it had an issue with the micro SD slot. So I ended up buying the X, and the X was $800. When you think about it, X was $800. You're paying another $200 for a slightly better processor, a better triggers, haptics, the AI on it, which we don't have any solid proof that it's going to work well. Yes, it's for auto upscaling and for recording highlights, sort of like what NVIDIA Shadowplay does right now. I think other couple of things do that, but we haven't seen that in action. But you're still paying for a premium / luxury gaming device, and it's going to be expensive. And people need to understand that that is the case with these kind of devices. They're not going to be cheap. A handheld gaming device is not going to be cheap. And then you got some people out there going, well, for this amount of money, I might as well go buy a laptop. You go ahead and spend $1,000 on a decent gaming laptop, and you tell me where they get you. Also, I want pictures of you holding a laptop like this, playing games as you go. The great thing about these devices, I don't have my ROG Ally down here, but I'll just bring up my Steam Deck here. The great thing about these devices is that you can do this. You can play on the go. You can be sitting here. I don't want to play on my computer. Just chill right here. You could be outside, sitting on the couch or a patio. You could be in your backyard. You could be on a bus. You could be on a train. You could be at a mall with your significant other, sitting on the bench because you don't want to be in that store. And you could be chilling, playing a game versus having a laptop that you're carrying in your lap that's 4 to 5 pounds that's going to die on you really quickly. I mean, the fact that some people come out and say, oh, just get a gaming laptop, I don't think they understand the logistics of this. That is really, I don't want to say dumb, but that is dumb. Stop telling people to buy a gaming laptop for $1,000 or $600 because you're not going to get a decent one. You're not going to utilize it the way you would with a handheld, and you're going to be sorry that you did. And not to mention, these things are also great because you can hook them up to your TV. You can use it as a small form factor PC. There are so many things you can do. There are so many things I have done with my ROG Ally X that it's ridiculous. For the amount of money that I pay for it, I don't have a problem with it thinking about it now. Now, moving on to would I buy the new Xbox Ally X? I'm conflicted, right? Because I could probably sell my Ally X for about $500-$600. These things are still very expensive. I could get a decent amount of money for it because I also put in a 4 terabyte hard drive. I got a screen protector, all these things. You know, I did everything to it, right? But the thing is, like, I'm only going to get maybe 10 to 15% difference. That what, 4, maybe 5 frames per second, maybe. The TDP will be better because it has a better processor. That's great. The triggers are great. And the AI, again, still unproven. I don't know if buying that is worth it. But if I could sell mine for $600, I only have to drop another $400 on it. Yeah, maybe I do it. Maybe I do it because I'm invested in this the handheld scene, and I understand what these things are worth and how it can benefit me. If you're brand new to handheld gaming, you may not think about all the things that you can do with this, and that's fine. Again, nobody is grabbing you by the arm and telling you to buy these things. I think that's an issue with a lot of people right now who are arguing on Twitter and Blue Sky and various forums, that you either buy it because you know what you're doing, or you don't buy it and you get mad. And then you got the people that are like, I need to buy it because if I don't buy it right now, they're going to be sold out. These things are not going to be sold out. The fact that people have said that this thing is sold out globally have been lying to you. Sold out on the Xbox Microsoft store, great. How many were on sale there? I could go to Best Buy store right now and still buy one. They're still on sale. Not to mention you can only get the X variant at Best Buy, so that's dumb. But you can get the other one, the Ally, the regular one, most places. And I guarantee Best Buy is not going to sell out. And I also guarantee, I can guarantee, where's Charles Barkley when I need with this guarantee?
Guarantees!
I can guarantee that a lot of people who are pre-ordering this thing right now are scalpers waiting to see all these things completely gone and go, hey, by the way, I'll sell it to you for double the price. I guarantee it, because it happens every freaking time a handheld, a video card, a console gets released. The scalpers go, wow, we're going to jump into this. We're going to get some poor sucker who will pay us more money for it and buy it. I guarantee it. Being in the space as long as I have been, it happens all the freaking time. But I've said a lot of words. Keith, what are you saying? One, it looks like a decent device on paper. I've had the pleasure of playing with one at PAX West. Xbox invited myself and Scott over to check it out at their Washington building. I think it's a great device. I have nothing but positive things to say about it, other than the fact that it has a 7-inch screen. I think it should have 8-inch screen, but that will make it cost more and be heavier, which is circling around again. Sorry, I forgot about that. People were complaining the fact that it's heavy. If you can't hold 1.5 pounds in your hand for an extended period of time, there's an issue. Other than if you have health concerns, there's a problem. It's that simple. You say that, but when you do it, you don't even notice it. Come on now, let's just stop that. Okay. So going back to that, if you don't want it, don't buy it. If you do want it, wait till it comes out officially. Don't pre-order these things. Just wait. Go buy it at the store. Matter of fact, Best Buy hopefully should be putting these out for you to get your hands on. So go get hands on. Go see how it is, and then decide from there. If you already have an ROG Ally, I would say if you're upgrading to the X, it's a no-brainer. It's a better device. If you have an X already, think about it. I wouldn't say just jump in there. I would say think about what you're getting first and then make your decision from there. Again, me, I'm still on the fence. I don't know if I win or not. I'm really moving towards possibly getting it if I could sell my original device. But I already have skin in this game, so I know how this works. You have to think about it for yourself, folks. It's that simple. It's not something you can't live without. It's just another gaming device. It won't play your Xbox games from your Xbox One or Xbox Series X unless there are PC games out there for it. It's that simple. This is a PC gaming device. Please don't be fooled by the marketing or the misinformation out there. Think about this. Do your research first. Wait. Go talk to somebody who actually will buy one. See if they'll let you play with it. I know those days are long gone. We don't live next to our friends that buy everything under the sun and let you come over and play with it. But if you do, great for you. Go try it out. But I would simply just wait. I think it's a good device, the X variant. I think the standard one is just a waste of money. That's just me. I wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't buy it at all, especially since the AI, if it works, will be great for upscaling your games. That right there is fantastic. You also don't get access to the triggers. You don't get access to the haptic feedback triggers that's on the X variant. It's coming down to like, hey, we got the regular variant, but it's kind of a waste of money. You probably should have brought the X. Sorry for your loss. So that's that. I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet, but if I do, you'll see me unbox it and do a review of it here at the Outerhaven YouTube channel. That said, if you like the video, do us a big favor, leave a like on the video, maybe leave a comment and a question below. We'd love to know what you think about this conversation piece. We're doing it here to get engaged with our fans, and hey, we're here to engage. Also, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We've got a lot of great content coming down the pipeline, and I hate for you to miss all that great content, okay? Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.